Hey everybody, welcome to the second part of the Comodo versus Norton 2011 Suites Challenge, Test, whatever you want to call it. In the first video, as you know, I had you call it a proactive, reactive test. Reactive, I think you'd call it. Which means that I tested with old signatures and I didn't have internet access. People are asking, how's that possible? Well, it's pretty easily possible. Let's say you're a businessman and you take your laptop and you get on a flight in New York and you fly to Europe. Um, that's a 16-hour flight. You get to Europe, you go to your business meeting, and because you're in a foreign office, more than likely you don't have internet access. All you have to rely on is whatever was on your computer when you left last time you had internet access. And then somebody hands you a USB stick, might have a infection on it, and they say, plug this in, I want a copy of your paperwork, or I want you to play this PDF or whatever off of it. You plug it in your computer and you get infected. In that instance right there, Norton could have failed you, and there's a high chance that it would have failed you because it didn't have internet access. So it's completely possible to get infected. So anyway, in this test, what we're going to do is we have Norton here, and it was just updated. You saw 7 minutes ago. This is probably the 6th time that I've run this update. And you can see everything is completely updated. So I'm going to close these out, and I hate this window. It drives me up the wall. So I have 15 malware here that we're going to test against. It's not going to be as a big test as the other one because I haven't spent the last 24 hours collecting malware. I've only got these. So we're going to see how it can do this time against this malware. Let's create a new folder here, and we'll unzip it and put this malware in that folder. Let me hold on one sec. I'm gonna get that MD5 thing, and I'll be right back so you guys have the codes. Alright, so let's see here. Well, I'll give you the codes after it deletes whatever it deletes when I unzip it, because I know it'll delete some. And I really don't want to disable the access because people will say all sorts of different things. So I'm just going to grab them, and whatever's left over is left over, I guess. Okay, so let's see how many of these. There were 15 there. Let's watch these and see how many it got rid of. Okay, so we have an insight alert, and that was blocked. So it got rid of 1. Okay, so now let me give you these so you can see the MD5, so you can search them on virus total. There they are. So let's start and work our way. Let's start with this rogue here. I haven't seen anything yet from Norton. I think these might be the same. Oof, I might have accidentally got 2 of the same ones. Oh, looks like it got something there, but the rogue seems to have installed, and it looks like they copied Kaspersky, and it deleted its own file. Let me check on this one to see if it's the same or not. No, they're not. You can see those are different. Okay. Now this file looks like it opened this SVC host here. And it's doing something. Let's move on. This one's running in the background and no alert. We are connected to the net, so we're definitely connected. try this file here. We got a CMD that just opened up. I don't know what it did. And no alert from Norton. Let's try this next file, this 1004. And that opened up and I don't see an alert. Oh, there it is. That took a little bit. But the process is still running. Let's see what it did here. See which one it got rid of. Definitely. Come on now. Let's see. DNS request. Intrusion attempt, okay. And it blocked a temporary file that was created by something. One of those files. So let's just keep going here. Flash player here. That program, whatever it was, crashed. And oh, that Microsoft Security Essentials rogue is back. I might not be able to run anything else now with that rogue. We'll see what happens. This K-bot, I just opened it, and there it is in the background. Let's open up this one. There it is. All I'm seeing is this attack. Just intrusion attempts from will stop notifying me on that one because it's getting kind of annoying. Okay, this one, security risk. Sonar, remove this file and allow this file to continue. I guess I will do that. Alright, let's move on here. Finally seeing something from Sonar. This pop-up's getting kind of annoying. It's still notifying me. Okay. That was a rogue there. Okay, it looks like it blocked something. Okay, this registry winner setup, that's opened up. This, if I remember right, this is a rogue. Okay, let's move on to the security. Look at all these fun files running in the background. Alright, and we got two more here. Just set up one. There's that one, that one's opened up. Whatever this is that's trying to run. Okay, and last setup here. Doing whatever it's doing. Okay, so now I'm going to delete all of these and I'm going to restart the computer and we'll see what starts up with the computer, and then we're going to do a full system scan. So let me, I can't delete it. Well, I'm going to restart and I'll be right back when the computer is starting to restart. See you in a second. Okay, so Windows is now restarting. That Microsoft Security Essentials rogue just popped up instantly. Let's see what else we have running in the background with Process Explorer. See if anything else is starting up. Maybe I can delete this folder now. Okay, yep, definitely got, this system is definitely, it's telling me it's infected. Antivirus 2010, that's up and running. Edit, I gotta, okay. That's very annoying. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna open up Norton, and I'm going to do a full system scan. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's updated. That account thing is more annoying than you could possibly believe. And now we're gonna do a full scan. So I will be back when the full scan is done. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm gonna terminate if anything's. I can't open up that. I'm going to open up Process Explorer and terminate any processes that I see if they're taking up a lot of CPU time. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so Norton just finished scanning here and it found one thing, and that was the zip file that I had on the desktop, and they deleted it. So Norton right now is saying that everything is A-OK, good to go. Right. I installed Malwarebytes here while that was running in the background. So let's see what it finds. So I'm going to disable Norton. So for about 15 minutes, and that should speed up the Malwarebytes scan here. So you don't have Norton interfering with the scan and slowing it down. I'm going to do the same thing for Comodo, because especially on a virtual machine here. So I'm going to let this scan, and I will be back when it's done scanning. See you then. Oh, hold on here. Let me show you that it is fully updated. There you go. Okay, so now I will be back. Okay, so Malwarebytes just finished scanning and it found 16 things. So let's see what it found here. We have a Trojan running in memory and the file and a registry key. We have some parts in the recycle bin here, which are, I suspect, these that I deleted. We have a rootkit, Trojan downloader, Trojan, another memory process, another Trojan, rogue, Trojan. So I'm going to remove all of these, and because there are memory processes, I'm going to restart to clear them out, and then I will be back and I will do a scan with something else. I'll see you when this is done restarting. Okay, so Windows is restarting, and we have a problem starting a file here. This is probably a leftover key in, I suspect, in the startup here. Either startup in the Windows or in the task scheduler. And because the key got it got removed, it's giving me that error. Let's just see, for the hay of it, what the Norton Power Eraser finds. See if it does find anything. I'm going to do a scan here, and I will be right back. Okay, so it just finished scanning, and it didn't find anything. So, okay. And now I'm going to scan with Super Anti-Spyware. And after that, while that's loading up, let's do a rootkit. Yeah, I know it's turned off.